everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, before I start, in case y'all missed the Bondy Blue show or you didn't watch it to the end, I'm planning on doing an MF and advice video probably next week sometime. So you guys go ahead and send your letters to mfnadvice@gmail.com, okay? And you know, we'll do that. If I get 3 letters, I already got 1. If I get 2 more, I'm doing a video. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get into the notes. So Nene and Cynthia pass each other on the float at the Pride Parade. And it's, hey, Miss Leaks. Oh, hey, Miss Bailey. Oh, you look good, Miss Leaks. Oh, thank you very much. And then Nene spoke to Noelle, but it was very light and, you know, nice, nasty, and floating past one another. You know, it was, let's just be cordial and keep it pushing. Noelle didn't expect for it to be such a huge turnout. I said, oh, little girl, you don't know nothing about these things, do you? Like, I know you young, but girl, how you don't know about New York City Pride, girl? How you don't know? I mean, Atlanta Pride be popping, let alone New York City's Pride. Like, they got the parade and everything, okay? So Cynthia had to tell her, oh yes, hunty, okay? The New York Pride Parade is everything, honey. It's going to be packed. The children are going to be out to play on the streets today, okay? Yes. Marlo is in the crowd, twirling around, okay? And Nene pulls her up on the floats, and of course, Eva is instantly bothered because she does not see it for Marlo after Marlo put all her business out there and at every turn was reminding her that she had financial issues. Marlo was going after Eva because it's a competition of the fashions, okay? You want to call her boho chic, but when it all boils down to it, she had the start off, the career, the experience, just the overall life that I believe Marlo wished she didn't have to get on her knees for. So Eva continues to play Marlo dust, and I can't really be upset with her about it. Portia goes to see Dr. Sherry, okay? I'm supposed to be planning a wedding right now, but instead I'm in the middle of a breakup. Dr. Sherry asked if, you know, because she did rush into this relationship with Dennis, did Dennis actually earn Portia's trust? And Portia says that I should have considered his past more than I did, okay? And she admitted it, y'all, that she should have considered his philandering ways more than she actually did. But I don't think she's the first woman to ignore signs because you digmatized or all in love. I have loved Dennis with my whole heart, and we are supposed to be building a family. I don't have to go through this. Dr. Sherry asked if Portia wants to make this life-changing decision while she's so upset, okay? And she says, whatever decision I make, I have to think about baby PJ. Dr. Sherry reminds her that Dennis is a present father, and she says, I would never, ever, ever keep him away from baby PJ. But as far as our relationship is concerned, the door is bolted closed. I say, girl, that's a lie. That door cracked. Okay, that door is cracked and the light is on. Please stop. Portia says eventually she may forgive Dennis, okay, but he has to get better. And Dr. Sherry is like, yeah, okay, he has to get better, but you have to have a better level of discernment. Meaning, don't accept a man and take a man back when he actually hasn't made any of these changes. You did give him everything, you know, very soon. He did not have to earn anything that you gave him because you were so enamored with him and in such a rush to have this baby and his family that I think you overlooked a lot of things. And as an adult grown woman, I think that her prayer was all she thought about. Sierra prayed and got her man. She prayed and she got Dennis. But sometimes you gotta pray and then be abstinent and then get married and then have a child with a man like Sierra and Russell did in order to see if it's really gonna work out. And that's not what you did. You jumped head first into all of it, Portia. And this is the remnants. Now, y'all gonna get back together, and I hope that Dennis changes his philandering F-boy ways. But if he don't, he's shown you once already. Don't let him have to show you 2 more times. Okay, Portia? We all know that you too cute and fine for this, girl. You don't have to deal with this, just like you said. So y'all, Kenya and Candy kicking it, okay? Kick off your shoes and relax your feet, oh baby. To the SKB, just kicking, doing a Candy, y'all. Anyway, Kandi was very supportive of Kenya during her pregnancy, so their friendship has been solidified, okay? They discussed Kandi being over Kenya's house when she was getting into it with Mark, and how he keep telling her she changed the baby too much, and you can't change the baby every time they use the bathroom. It's like, yes the hell you do, or they gonna get a diaper rash. Sir, let this lady change her baby diaper however time she want to change her baby diaper. We don't need to argue about stuff like that. Like, that seems to me like Mark just wants to have an argument and a fight, okay? Arguing about changing the baby diaper. Like, what? Kandi says that I love Mark and everything, but Kenya has been very submissive in this relationship. And they discuss how the men always think they know better. You know, Kandi has dealt with that with Todd, and Kenya deals with that with Mark. They feel like they are so right in a situation and they're not hearing you. And Kandi is like that as well. So the first year of her marriage with Todd, it was a lot of head bumping because she had to get used to the fact that you now have to consider somebody else's feelings before you make a decision, you know. And Kenya feels like Mark and Kandi have that, you know, bullheaded thing in common, and you know, she's just not trying to fight. And I'm like, girl, you may not be trying to fight him, but you trying to fight everybody else. Let's not do that, okay? But yeah, there needs to be a balance. It can't always be fight, 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 fight. That's exhausting. And I think that if Kenya isn't exhausted yet, when she gets over the hurt of this not working out the way she wanted it to, she's going to be pissed that he treats her this way. It's going to get to a level where it's like, I'm tired. Get on away from me with this. Be wherever you gonna be at, and me and my baby gonna be wherever we gonna be at, okay? We gonna have a nice life, okay? Big homie better grow up. Cynthia and Eva go to have lunch, all right? And after we go through everything they order from the menu, Jesus had me hungry. Child, I might have to go back to Munch Factory sometime this week. I know it's Thanksgiving and I'm cooking and everything, but we might have to go to lunch at the Munch Factory or something, okay? A girl just needs some more fried oysters in her life. I need some raw ones for real, but you know, it's like you gotta get the drink from Munch Factory, but the raw oysters from St. Rock Market, you know what I'm saying? Or Mr. Ed's, but most likely St. Rock Market, because they be real wet over there, and I need my raw oysters to be wet, okay? Look, anyway, let's talk about food. Look, so when Eva finds out that Marlo is supposed to be joining them for this lunch, she like, oh no girl, I don't have time for her, okay? I'm not gonna be able to stay when she get here. And I just kind of felt like, really, Eva? You can't even sit down and have lunch with the girl? I mean, I guess. I guess. I would act annoyed with her because I feel like, you know, you talk bad about people too. You drag people too. You hormonal, and we kind of let you slide on how much you run in your mouth. But I'm trying to understand how you think you and Marlo are so damn different, okay? Because y'all really are not. So you having to pick up your plate, move it to the bar because you don't want to sit at the table with Cynthia and Marlo. I kind of thought that was extra. But you know, whatever, Eva. Eva says that Marlo has no morals and extremely thick lace on her wig, which is always ill-fitted. Oh, no. Oh Lord, not ill-fitted. I mean, I wouldn't talk about nobody's morals, okay? Because I feel like you don't know that lady life like that. You know, I feel like you have to have good morals when you take care of other people's kids, okay? You got to have something good inside of you. All right, not all the time. They got people that's just trying to get a check, but I don't think that's Marlo. I don't think Marlo would take in kids and have them messing up all of her designer everywhere, you know, for a check. I don't, you know, that check don't even be that good, you know? So Cynthia is worrying why Marlo invited her when she's with Nene in NYC, because everybody's in New York after Pride. So why are you trying to kick it with me when, you know, you all up Nene's ass per usual? I said, Cynthia, you were up there too, girl. Calm down. When Marlo gets there, like I said, Eva packs up her food and moves it to the bar. And Marlo says that Eva is a fraud and she's broke and she just got a job because she's been on the show. I said, well, she got a job and you just get a little help every now and again, Marlo. So, you know, talking about somebody broke, should you do that? Because you may have money, but I'd rather have my integrity intact. Okay, I'm just saying, money is great, but having to go to sleep every night is important as well. All right, Marlo the type of bitch got to take something to make her go to sleep. She got Ambien on deck. But she says that even though she's bisexual and she lied about it. And I'm just like, she did not lie about it, but it ain't none of your business whether that lady is bisexual or not. So you feeling entitled to her information is just really stupid and childish, Marlo. It shows that you really just be hating on somebody and trying to find a reason to dislike them, going at their neck about their personal business. Whether she got money issues or you got knee problems, I think okay, like everybody got something, and you hitting her over the head with what you think her issues are does not make your knees get any better, does it? Okay, then do it really make you feel that much better to throw it in Eva's face that she supposedly ain't got no money, that made you feel better about the fact that you ain't never walked nobody's runway for real, and that you ain't never had to wear none of this for free? Oh, okay, never mind. So Marlo brings up Nene because that's why she's there, so that they can discuss the relationship with Nene, okay? And of course, we have to discuss all of the things that have been said. Cynthia has said that Nene is toxic, and Marlo expected for Cynthia not to say anything. She expected for Cynthia to be the bigger person. And I feel like bump that. Cynthia has been the bigger person for years now. And if she wants to do interviews and call Nene's ass toxic after last season, I think she is absolutely entitled to do so. Because she is. She a toxic trick, just like Vivica Fox said. Okay, she might have been talking about Kenya, but it fits Nene perfectly. And the fact that Nene always wants to play the victim and then act like Cynthia plays the victim is exhausting to me. Cynthia has taken the elbows and knees that you have thrown her way throughout these years. Whenever you felt like taking your frustration out on somebody, you would take it out on Cynthia. I can remember a scene last season when she was talking to Cynthia some bad by that pool because she frustrated with the situation with Greg. Mad because somebody finally said at the end of the day, Greg is the one with cancer, bitch. Suck it up. Okay? Suck it up. All right, working on my damn nerves. Marlo says that if Nene does talk about Cynthia, she doesn't join in on it, okay? Which makes Cynthia feel like Marlo must be a new person because usually whatever Nene says, she goes along with it or makes excuses for her. And she doesn't seem to be doing that this season. Marlo in her gold jumpsuit, okay, on an afternoon, okay, for lunch, girl. Totally not the appropriate attire, but bitch, if you needed to feel fabulous by putting on something you wear to a red carpet to lunch, then by all means, live your best life. They discuss how Marlo didn't know that Eva had such an issue with her for repeating what her bridesmaid said. It's like, girl, now how you don't know that girl don't like you after all of that stuff you said? Please stop. Your wig was barely glued on, but you had time to run all of Eva's information as if it was your own. She says that she wants the Bible back that she gave her since obviously she's not using it. I said, why? You gonna touch it and your hand gonna burn? What you want the Bible for? Nene says that Cynthia kept calling her a toxic friend and she wants to know, can Cynthia explain what toxic is? I said, bitch, look in the dictionary. Your face should be right there. All right? Somebody is nothing but negativity. Somebody that has to have, whatever the friendship is, it has to be all about them. The friendship has to be based off of how they feel. You they friends, so you got to go along with whatever they say, have beef with whoever they have beef with, and if you don't, you're not a real friend of them. That's Nene, and that is toxic. And at 50-something years old, I would be damn tired of having a friend that have all of these, you know, rules and shit that she gonna put on you, but she don't follow those same rules. You a hypocritical ass somebody, Nene. Okay, that's what the problem is. And Cynthia is tired, and now she got a man. She don't feel like she need to deal with this, and she really doesn't have to. And for everybody that forgot how terrible Nene was last season, please go on Hulu and refresh your memory, or go on Demand or wherever it's at. Refresh your memory, because that girl worked on my nerves last season. I'm sorry. You ain't about to sit up here and act like you haven't done anything, because that's what she says. Because Marlo wants her to talk to Cynthia. Can y'all apologize to one another? She talked about you, but you didn't have to go back and talk about her the way you did, calling the girl desperate and all of that type of stuff. You talked about that girl bad, and that was not the first, second, or third third time that Cynthia and Nene have fell out and Nene has gone on shows and talked bad about Cynthia. That's not the first time. This just so happens to be the first time that Cynthia has decided to voice her opinion feverishly wherever she can, and I'm not mad. I'm sorry. I'm just not. It's like, you know, there's a Lanithia, there's a Nene, there's a ghetto version of her, there's 52 Cent. I said 52 Cent. Y'all, that I ain't gonna lie, I was dying laughing when she said that. Okay, she can't believe that Cynthia was going around trying to get people to dislike her. I said no, Cynthia just had an overwhelming amount of support because everybody was tired of your ass last season. Okay, it wasn't that she got everybody to agree. We already agreed. We was happy that Cynthia finally arrived at the location that we had been at since like season 8. Okay, like what was it the last season where she left because she thought she was gonna be getting all of them Trump checks and TV jobs, and then her ass had to come back. Marlo says that they are both wrong and the relationship was real and it deserves closure. Nene doesn't like that she's being asked to come to the table and take accountability the way Greg asked her to last episode. She doesn't want to take any accountability. So she in a confessional crying, talking about, I just can't believe that they're acting like I did anything, like this is my fault. I'm like, Nene, go watch the season. Apparently you not watching hard enough. I can't stand somebody that can't say when they was wrong about something. She never does. Marlo says, so you don't play a part in a situation. And then Nene gets up from the table and walks off and leaves her. Marlo is running behind her in this glitter jumpsuit. Don't leave me, Leaks. Don't leave me, Leaks. And she get on the little cart and ride her ass off and leave her right there. I said, that'll show you. That'll show you to try to make me accountable. She was so mad, y'all. So Candy and family, which means Ty and little Ace, go to the doctor so that they can show Ace his little sister inside the surrogate's belly. And Candy is enjoying not having to go through the pregnancy. She's gotten to that point where it's like, oh child, I'm so glad it ain't my womb. You look tired, girl. I'm glad it ain't me. And they discuss what's going to happen. Dr. Jackie is there, of course. And they discuss what's going to happen the day that they had the baby. And actually, they had the baby on the 22nd. They had Blaze Tucker on the 22nd. Healthy little girl. Congratulations to Candy and Todd. But basically, Dr. Jackie was like, she'll have the baby naturally, hopefully. That's what we are going for. Todd can cut the umbilical cord. If he doesn't want to, Candy can cut the umbilical cord. But Candy and Todd will have a separate room for them and the baby to recover. And they can basically never see the surrogate ever again in life. Okay, that is your baby. You will go and take your clothes off and have that baby on your chest as if you just pushed it out your cooch. Okay, that's how it's gonna go. Y'all, little Ace is so cute, telling her to take care of his baby sister until he come back. I said, that little boy is adorable. And he's the one that actually chose the name Blaze for the baby. So, you know, they went ahead and named that child Blaze. I said, okay, just Blaze. Oh, baby. So just as they're leaving the doctor's office, Candy gets a call from Kenya. She's frantic. She's having a hard time. So Candy rushes over to her house to find her smiling and happy in her kitchen. And we like, what the hell is going on? Okay, what in the bipolar? You just said something was wrong and I get over here and it's, hey, Kenzie girl, like you interrupted my day, bitch. What is wrong? What happened? They talking about, you know, getting breast reductions together and how, you know, Kenya was still lactating 3 months after she stopped breastfeeding and how her breasts haven't been getting any other attention. And Candy says, well, when I had a baby, the sex drive definitely went down. But after it went right back up, it didn't go back up with you. And Kenya was like, no, it didn't, okay? Mark is really not showing Kenya any love, affection, time, like anything. It's all about the baby. It's all about her daughter, to the point where instead of going somewhere together for their anniversary, Kenya and her baby just ended up going to Turks and Caicos for a vacation. And I'm like, that is sad. That is really sad. And it all happened because Mark didn't want to take a nanny with them. I'm like, so you let your wife and your baby go on the vacation without you because you didn't want to go with a nanny? That doesn't even make any sense. And Kenya says that he likes to argue, and you must like to argue if you picking a fight that dumb, just so you don't have to go and spend time with her. That's what it seemed like to me. You almost probably trying to make Kenya break up with you. It's like, I'm gonna treat her like dirt until she leaves me. That's what it seemed like. Candy doesn't understand Mark. It's like he's not even trying. I said, it don't seem like you're trying, Candy girl. Kenya says that she has tried to talk to him about how she feels, and it only escalates. Candy says that he must have called you out your name or something, because, you know, I've been through that, and that's always hard to get past. And Kenya says that, you know, he'll admit that he can curse her out and talk to her bad before. He likes to fight. I said, I can tell, okay? He doesn't want to compromise. And marriage is all about compromise. Like, y'all might as well divorce if this nigga not gonna compromise. She says that she's not a fighter. She wants peace. And Candy says, I don't know about that, okay? And she says that in the beginning, he was more careful of how he handled her. And now he doesn't even care. The producer asks Kenya, how does he speak to her? How does he, you know, relate to her? And she says, I can't even answer that. I don't even want to talk about that. Like, it's that painful how he treats her. And I can see how it could be. He is so terrible to her. And I can feel it. I can recall being treated that way. So I know how she feels. Kenya says that she doesn't want the toxicity of their relationship affecting her child because she was never protected. So she wants to make damn sure that she protects her baby. And y'all, Kenya started to cry, and Candy was trying to comfort her, but she left Candy in the living room looking stupid, looking at the cameras, like, you know, looking at the producers, like, what I'm supposed to do? Y'all want me to stay in here? Like, she going in the room to cry? Like, what y'all want to do? You know, and Kenya went in her bedroom to cry, and I felt really bad for her. I really, really did. So y'all, Portia went back to work. I know I should have put this with Portia's segment. My bad, y'all. But yeah, Portia finally goes back to work, and she brings baby PJ with her for her first day back at work. And we kind of see her running all over the house. And the one thing that works on my nerves is that she keep acting like she's a single parent and she doesn't have any help. But then, you know, I wouldn't be able to do it without my mom and Lauren. And it's like, you got two people that's, you know, coming to your house damn near every day. The mama living there, so you do have help. So stop acting like just because Dennis isn't there that you out here single mom destitute. Like, don't do that, Portia, because you really not. All right, you honestly look like you're just not organized enough. Okay, that's what it looked like watching you run around that house. But she went back to work and she said, I had such a good day. And everybody was so excited about the baby. They was happy I was back, and I had forgot how good I was at my job. I had forgot. So she didn't even think about Dennis the whole day that she was at work. So now she is happy, and now everybody needs to start looking for a daytime sitter. And she needs to make sure whoever she get is not sitting in her face asking her about Real Housewives. They actually watching the damn baby. Don't stand up here and ask me, watch the damn baby, okay? That's what she kept saying. Whoever she hired, they need to watch the damn baby, okay? So yeah, y'all, that was Real Housewives of Atlanta. Wasn't nothing really going on in this episode. Definitely a filler episode. Definitely, okay? So I hope y'all enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And Real Housewives of Atlanta, if y'all don't give me something within the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna be very highly bored and upset. And these reviews will be 15 minutes or less. Okay, I'm gonna really start shortening this shit up if y'all don't give me something to talk about. All right, now that's what I had to say about it. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Hopefully it was entertaining enough, and I'll see y'all in the next one.